Lent should be observed as it always has been observed. There are three works of mercy, we call them, which Jesus mentions in the Gospel we read on Ash Wednesday. That is almsgiving, charity, that is to help others, prayer, and self-denial. So Lent is a period when we follow what Jesus did in the desert in a way, except for the charity bit that comes later. But there he went for 40 days to pray and to fast, to prepare himself for his public mission, public life. And the church takes that period and it sort of makes it its image for the people who want to prepare for Easter. So it encourages people to pray more, because we all pray a bit, but to concentrate more on prayer, especially personal prayer, not just community prayer. That's important too, but to have a more of a personal relationship with God in your prayer. You, for example, try to have 10 minutes in a day where you're on your own with God and you pray there. Then to practice self-denial, self-sacrifice. What's the point on that? Nowadays we are living in an age when nobody wants to suffer, when everybody wants to have what he wants immediately. It's an age where hedonism, that is seeking pleasure, is one of the main aims in life. And the church tells us, if you want to be masters of yourself, not to be slaves to your passions and to your instincts, you have to practice control. And self-denial is a question of self-control.
And do you feel the message has got lost? A lot of people like to give something up for those 40 days, but perhaps not with Lent in mind. They feel they might need to cut down on certain things, certain indulgences, and that's not really what Lent is about.
No, it's not that, because through self-denial, then we come to the third aspect, which is charity. When you, let's say, you eat less, you save money. You don't eat chocolates, you save money. You don't smoke, you save a lot of money. Cigarettes are expensive. Or you don't drink that much. You don't do that and then stop there. You say, from what I have gained in a way by self-denial, I'm going to dedicate this for the good of others.
And with all the things that you've mentioned there that people can give up for Lent, what do you feel from people that you speak to regularly? What is it that you feel we as a society need to do more of?
I think this is a period when we should turn to God more. The church says penance and conversion. They are two different things. To do penance for what you have done wrong, it means, to try to make up. Conversion is you turn back, you go back. I think that the attitude to have to try to practice in Lent is to remember, why did Jesus go through what he did? He took on himself all our failures and sins, and he paid for them already. So we are redeemed. He bought back what we have done wrong already. But we need to, in a way, take a step forward ourselves. Jesus did a lot for us, but not everything. We need to do that step of going back to the Father. In fact, the reading we had yesterday, Ash Wednesday, was about that. Joel says, come back to me with all your heart. So you come back to me, not just for a while, but it's a complete conversion, a complete changing over. And St. Paul tells us in the same reading that we had yesterday, be reconciled to God. That is, make peace with him again. In the society we're living today, I think very few people really think about these things. They live their life, they may be happy about how they are, they have their problems, obviously, and usually they think of God when they have a big problem. But normally, many people, God doesn't figure much in the day, let's put it that way. No? I think this is a time when we make him figure, and when Easter comes, then we carry on in the same path, because it's no good. It's no good to have 40 days doing something and then you forget all about it once Easter is over.